Ladies and gentlemen, this is Michael Cole coming to you alongside Corey Graves and Wade Barrett, live from SummerSlam. CM Punk, who captured his first World Heavyweight Championship just 7 weeks ago, is set for his biggest title defense yet.
Cole, why are you focusing so much on Punk when we are in the midst of the wrestling god? And our next World Heavyweight Champion, John Bradshaw Layfield. JBL has the look of a champion, the entrance of a champion, and he may be minutes away from becoming a champion.
JBL telling Punk last week that fairy tales aren't real, that midnight will strike here tonight at SummerSlam.
Talk about Cinderella. JBL's been calling Punk Cindy lately.
JBL, the longest reigning champion in SmackDown history, hopes to add the world title to his collection tonight. He's had great success over the years here at SummerSlam. Here's the man who won the title at the end of June when he cashed in Money in the Bank in a surprise on Monday Night Raw. CM Punk, the underdog who has had uphill battles ever since winning the World Heavyweight Championship, has held on to that championship and he's worn it proudly. CM Punk fans have been saying CM Punk is not a so-called transition, and that's what Punk hopes to prove tonight.
JBL has called Punk a transitional champion, and worse. This is another top test for Punk here at SummerSlam.
Introducing the challenger from New York City, weighing in at 290 pounds, John Bradshaw Layfield, JBL. And his opponent from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 222 pounds, the World Heavyweight Champion, CM Punk.
That's what it's all about, folks. The World Heavyweight Championship. A prize worth fighting for.
For CM Punk, this is a must-win match, not just to retain his title, but to prove himself to all the naysayers out there.
There are those, including JBL, who just don't believe Punk is cut out to be a champion. JBL thinks this match is his chance to end Punk's Cinderella story and grab some gold for himself in the process.
Certainly no love lost between these two, and with the title on the line, we can expect one heck of a fight. Talking about these men, they couldn't be any more different. For JBL, it's all about running business, Wall Street, having a championship in one hand and a beer in the other. Very much the opposite of CM Punk, Corey.
It's country versus alternative music, Cole. But just because Punk prefers soda over beer or video games over boardrooms doesn't make him any less deserving of the World Championship.
A lot of momentum now on JBL's side.
Punk has no answer for JBL's raw power at the moment.
This is a situation you want to avoid. Oh, man, taking it to the trachea. The pin for the championship. And he manages to kick out at one.
Kicking out there really has to make his opponent question his game plan.
Snapmare.
JBL really wants to put Punk in his place tonight. Wants to snap Punk out of this Cinderella fairy tale he's living. Wants the world title to be represented by a real man once again.
Well, Punk's claiming he's earned this dream to be at SummerSlam and defend the championship to prove that he is a man. A win tonight would be a crowning achievement in Punk's career.
Well, midnight always strikes, and fairy tales are not real.
One thing Punk certainly doesn't have here is the experience advantage. JBL had the longest championship reign in SmackDown history. You don't achieve that by accident. JBL has a wealth of championship experience that Punk just doesn't have yet.
Good point. From way up.
Whoa, look out.
A true sight to behold, only made better by that picture-perfect landing.
From the top.
Oh, brutal miscalculation. Thunderous club comes down. Very effective.
And for JBL, he likes to talk about fighting for the old school guys. Likes to look down on the new school superstars like CM Punk. JBL says he won't be pushed out by these twerps.
I would tally that sentiment to self-preservation. JBL isn't going to allow a guy like Punk to take a spot he's worked an entire career for. You don't achieve longevity in this game without putting the boots to some ankle biters.
The reversal! He saw that coming. Neckbreaker after the float over.
That was pretty.
High red district for CM Punk.
From above!
Flying. Again? He's making the climb again? I can't believe this.
Wants to finish this.
Look out.
Oh, man, he landed rough there.
And JBL has gone so far as to call Punk a transitional champion, a fluke even. Matchup called this championship run by Punk pathetic. That is a direct quote, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, say what you want about Punk's run. He's knocked off some of the best, including takeoff, crash landing, brutal club.
Punk sidesteps out of that.
That says it all, guys. Champ says you are not worthy.
Spiked on the crown. And a human being can only be spiked like that so many times before they're ultimately down for the count.
Stalking from above.
From the top, crossbody from the top.
And the champ might have just frustrated Bradshaw even more there. And saw what was coming there.
And there might be a lot of support in the crowd tonight for CM Punk, but I think that just adds more rage to every strike JBL delivers. JBL relishes at the opportunity to put a beating on anybody.
Well, we all know that JBL prides himself on being, quite frankly, a bully. And he wants to bully CM Punk all over Indiana tonight. I guess we have a pretty good idea of what the champ thinks of the challenger.
Bradshaw struggling to defend himself.
Punk's working smarter, not harder, and it has JBL off balance.
CM Punk looking to show off his power game now. Double underhook backbreaker.
Highly competitive match. Punk defending the championship. JBL whipped into the corner. There's the vintage running knee by Punk.
And what a shocking victory this could be for the young up-and-comer CM Punk, but denied by JBL.
Bradshaw just too powerful for Punk, and now the wrestling god teeing off.
Yeah, JBL doing what he does best, manhandling his opponent. And JBL not too comfortable on the ropes, but going up there anyway.
Gonna do something here to put CM Punk away, and that may well do it, but it looks like JBL injured himself in the process.
Both men down, the official counting away here. First man to his feet could gain the advantage in the matchup. JBL looks like he's gonna just crawl to the cover. Shoulders are down. Punk kicks out.
And a late kick out there from CM Punk. Just enough gas left in the tank, and you can see the cogs whirring behind the eyes of JBL.
JBL looking to end it all here with a clothesline from hell.
Punk dodges out in time.
These two trading one blow after another. He catches JBL with a counter.
These two showing how well they know each other.
And this match is swiftly turning into a knockdown, drag-out affair.
Neither competitor is backing down. Spinning kick to the gut.
Oh, we know what's coming here. Ladies and gentlemen, down with a GTS.
Chance to retain here. The champ might have put this one to bed.
2 count. Amazing.
How badly do you want to be a champion? That is the question being asked in this match. A flurry of ferocious attacks here, and there is no respite whatsoever, because incoming, massive.
Shoved all the way to the mat.
Countered by CM Punk.
Quick maneuvering, managing to avoid that bit of offense.
Neck breaker after the float over. That was pretty.
And he's going to use this moment to regroup, to get his mind right before re-entering the fray.
Getting back into the ring now. Landed with a neck breaker.
Punk's had enough. He's looking to end this here. Go to sleep. And that is exactly how a champion stays a...
He's done it. CM Punk retains.
Here is your winner, and still the World Heavyweight Champion, CM Punk.
Ladies and gentlemen, you just have to get used to this. Once again, CM Punk has silenced the critics and proven himself as a champion.
This was a must-win title defense for Punk, and like you said, now everyone knows the champ is no easy target.
There aren't many people in this industry that I respect more than Rey Mysterio. And while I think the world of Rey Mysterio, doesn't mean we always see eye to eye. And yes, we've often gotten into fights.
CM Punk and Rey Mysterio, two former world champions, battling for the chance at the Intercontinental Championship.
It's hard to believe it's the first time they're facing each other, too. Everyone in WWE is on the edge of their seats here at Armageddon.
Yeah, and you better believe that William Regal is keeping a close eye on these two. Depending on how this goes, he'll either be facing CM Punk or Rey Mysterio. Both men with a tremendous amount of talent.
You see Rey Mysterio, and you notice, Corey, his wrist doesn't have extra taping tonight. He had torn ligaments in that wrist a couple of weeks ago. Is there a reason for not having it taped? I don't think it's healed quickly. I think it's perhaps psychological. Can you believe that this is the first time these two former world champions are facing off against each other? Duking it out here for the #1 contender spot for William Regal's Intercontinental Championship.
I think either one of these men is fully capable of bringing even more honor and prestige to that coveted championship. You can tell there's so much mutual honor and respect in there between Punk and Mysterio.
Oh, he cuts it off. You see Rey Mysterio, and you notice, Corey, his wrist doesn't have extra taping tonight. He had torn ligaments in that wrist a couple of weeks ago. Is there a reason for not having it taped? I don't think it's healed quickly. I think it's perhaps psychological.
Well, we always know if you go into a match and you have an injury and you've got some part of your body taped up, it's like a bullseye. It's like a target for your opponent. Rey probably wants to appear 100%, even if he truly isn't. Provide an escape plan.
Leaning against the turnbuckle now. What a severe suplex.
Hang on, bar. Not sure what he's thinking. Letting go here. Clothesline. And we talk about the reason for this tournament to contend for the Intercontinental Championship coming from the smug attitude of our current Intercontinental Champion, William Regal. Saying how no one is deserving enough to challenge him. But I'm seeing two very deserving contenders in front of me now.
Well, Michael Cole, you can only say that now because of the tournament Regal put together. When Regal won the title, he promised to proudly defend it. And there is no pride in beating.
Oh, look at that. The moonsault. And just planting them with that DDT there. Mysterio showing that athletic, technical style that has won him championships. Running Hurricane Rana. Agility like that is what can set you apart from the rest of the locker room.
Into the unforgiving barricade.
And now he gets back into the ring.
And he chooses to leave the ring, able to slip out of that situation. And able to skirt around that attack.
Sliding back into the ring. Hammerlock now.
Followed up with a lariat.
Kick. About to be locked in. Here we go, guys. And he's releasing the hold. I guess he might have something else in mind here.
Up and around. Down with a tilt-the-world backbreaker.
CM Punk had a big night this past Monday night on Raw. He won the Slammy Award for the OMG Moment of the Year.
Well, yes, he did, but his week went downhill from there. Losing his World Tag Team Championship last night, you have to believe that's on his mind. You always see sports teams have some sort of hangover after big losses.
Uranagi by Punk. He turns it into the end. A couple of knees there. That'll get him out of it. Return fire on Ray. Placing him in the corner.
Mysterio dodges.
Again, the Intercontinental Champion, William Regal, will face the winner, earning a chance to hold the same title the likes of Pat Patterson, Bret Hart, Shawn Michaels, Triple H, Stone Cold, The Rock, and many more have held.
I had the opportunity to talk to Mysterio and Punk earlier today, and they said just having a chance to battle for the Intercontinental title is
From the top.
Oh, lands right on the knees. That can change everything.
Oh, look at this. Over neck breaker.
Picture perfect. Mysterio showing the wear and tear this match has taken on him.
Punk building momentum here. Knee connects to jaw. Drills his opponent with the bulldog.
From the corner now.
taking it to Punk, still vying for the #1 contender spot. Jumping neckbreaker. Ouch.
Ray is in the zone and letting the opposition know it.
And a shoulder to the gut.
Oh, look at this. Neckbreaker after the float over. That was pretty.
Arm wringer applied. Good old-fashioned punch to the jaw.
No, stops the kick.
I guess he doesn't think he's done enough damage to put this one away yet.
Boom! Connected fully with that one.
Cuts the attack off. Mysterio with a DDT.
And I'm having doubts about Punk's head being fully in the game after that. Oh! The knees at the last second. Taking him to the corner now, tying the legs up in the turnbuckle. Dangerous position to be in.
Big kick. Oh, man, what a strong kick. And Ray had it scouted. Well, this #1 contender match full of drama here.
You have to think Intercontinental Champ William Regal is looking on as the 619 setup, but denied by CM Punk.
Ray had it dialed up. Punk has other plans.
What a move by Mysterio with the Hurricane Rana into the 619 position.
And now the second bite of the cherry connects. CM Punk down. And now perhaps in the drop zone for Rey Mysterio to finish this.
Punk out of the way just in the nick of time.
And Mysterio rolling up Punk for the victory. And a kick out by Punk.
Who wants it more?
Punk and Ray have been running at breakneck. Opponent lifted up. Jaw. Meet knee.
Boom! GTS.
Is it enough for Punk?
And staying with it into the cover.
Oh, not yet. They just got the shoulder up.
Every single person in this arena thought this was over, except Rey Mysterio.
And Punk might have just swung for the fences, but it wasn't good enough.
I was expecting he might have him.
CM Punk is the #1 contender.
Here is your winner,
Battered and bruised. What a gutsy match out of Mysterio and Punk.
The bottom line is CM Punk has a date with the Intercontinental Champion, William Regal.
Okay, so far, so good, right? 2 matches, 2 big wins. But let's use this slingshot technology to get another chance at a win that slipped right through my fingers. WrestleMania 27, facing Randy Orton. I'd done what few people dare to do and provoked the Viper myself. This was revenge, of course, for Randy Orton attacking me at Unforgiven, punctuating the whole thing with his trademark punk kick, which caused an injury, which forced me to vacate the World Heavyweight Championship.
Now, that right there was impressive.
Credit to Randy. He showed exactly why he is one of WWE's most dangerous competitors, as I made one single mistake, resulting in him getting the RKO and getting the victory. This time, with your help, we're going to get that win. Let's rewrite history together.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I believe this man, CM Punk, has the upper hand, both physically and mentally.
Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 222 pounds, CM Punk!
The assault on Orton's leg 2 weeks ago. The mental anguish that Punk has put Orton through. I believe Punk will be in control in this match.
And I would argue that there's just no way on earth that CM Punk, after everything he's done, is going to have an advantage over the Viper. Randy Orton is irate. There will be no stopping this man.
CM Punk, a charismatic figure. The people follow him. And he has one thing to get him through tonight, and that thing is faith.
And I believe that Randy Orton has just taken the psychological advantage back from CM Punk.
Sorry, Wade. I don't agree with you at all.
From St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 245 pounds, the Viper, Randy Orton!
Look at the right leg of Randy Orton. That leg is heavily taped. The question is the leg ready? After the assault with the monkey wrench by CM Punk. Remember, it was just this past Monday where Orton could not even follow through with a patented punt to CM Punk because his leg gave out. As cold and calculating and evil as Randy Orton is, you can bet that CM Punk is even more so. Punk mocking Orton and his bad leg outside the ring. And that heavily taped leg will be a bullseye for Punk tonight. As personal a battle as you'll see at WrestleMania this year, CM Punk has promised to hurt Randy Orton, to turn him upside down. I'd say he's done as good a job as any making good on that promise.
Look, love him or hate him, CM Punk lives by the strength of his convictions. That's what's driving him to come at Orton the way he has been. And in Punk's mind, that's what'll drive him to defeat the Viper here on the biggest stage imaginable.
Faith. That has been the buzzword for Punk. That faith is what Punk considers as he ends the pin attempt. For some reason. The arm absorbing the damage.
The WWE Universe has long awaited seeing Punk and Orton settle this grudge, but I cannot wait to see Michael Cole make his WrestleMania debut in the very next match. Soaring, crossbody from the top.
And CM Punk's maintaining the advantage now.
Punk is simply refusing to give Orton even an ounce of respite at this point. he's able to avoid that offense.
And the heavily taped leg will no doubt be a bullseye for Punk tonight. Is there any way for Orton to avoid that onslaught that's sure to come?
Perhaps against a less experienced or sadistic competitor, but absolutely not against CM Punk. Orton and Punk have both come into this match like men possessed. Punk's going to be looking to tear Orton apart, not just limb by limb, but also mentally. Orton's going to have to try to figure out a way to survive when all he's seeing is red, due to both the pain and the seething anger he's feeling right about now.
CM Punk very confident coming into this matchup. He says he has followers and faith in his corner.
I don't know how much faith he can have when those turncoats in the new Nexus have been neutralized. At this point, Punk has as many followers as you have coal miners.
Oh, bite your tongue, Wade. I'm a proud card-carrying coal miner.
Okay, so it's coal miners 1, Punk followers 0. Shoving him into the corner now.
Uh-oh. Oh, here we go.
I think that opened him up. The blood is beginning to flow. Punk dodges out in time. Oh, well,
Answers back on Orton.
You've got to wonder where CM Punk's head is at tonight. There has been a lot of instability in his mindset over the past year.
No, you're right, Wade. At this time last year, Punk was joined at WrestleMania by the Straight Edge Society. Then he got injured, joined the commentary team for a bit, and now he's leading the new Nexus. You have to wonder if Punk has found his place or if he's still searching for that focus that'll bring him back to the top of WWE.
Now shoulders down.
Here we go.
He's really making this a fight now.
Mounting their downed opponent and firing off a series of blows.
And I also see a cut on the fake.
And we have a pin attempt.
I guess he's not done yet. Still wants to leave his mark here.
And just that quick, the Viper can turn the tides of this matchup. Power slam by Orton.
He has no idea the danger he's in right now.
Manages to reverse it.
The story of this match is that knee injury of Randy Orton's. We don't know if we'll see Orton's patented Punk tonight. He attempted it on Raw this past Monday, but could not execute the maneuver.
We shall see, Corey. Randy has had a week to recover, but any focused attacks on that region are going to highly lessen the chances that the Viper can unleash his most devastating attack.
Continuing to dissect the leg of his opponent, and an elbow.
CM Punk is in a distressing spot.
The Viper is incensed, and he's taking out all of his frustrations on the man responsible for that fact in Orton. Okay,
CM Punk. He manages to kick out. What strength.
there is that legendary fighting spirit of Punk on full display.
And Orton definitely thought that would be a 3 count, but he can't let his frustration get the better of him. Opportunity now for Punk to capture some momentum.
Going from the defensive to the offensive, he is ready to go. Being set up in the corner for something.
And this is just signature CM Punk. Follows it up with that running bulldog.
Both superstars countering one move after another. Orton securing the hold here, looking for the submission.
Oh my goodness, this hurts. Oh! French, oh, what a great escape. Beautiful. Pretty right to the floor. That was pretty.
And connects with the kick.
So focused on just pummeling the leg there. Working the leg with that move.
And guys, I don't know what Orton can do. Punk may have this one sewn up.
And now unloading rights on his opponent.
Oh, CM Punk stopped that in its tracks. In the corner. Northern Lights. ringside.
A little cockiness here from Punk. Hard-hitting calf kick finds its mark.
And CM Punk is leaving no breathing room here.
Yeah, Punk's just toying with Randy like a cat with a mouse. We knew this was going to be more of a war than a wrestling match. Punk and Orton simply refusing to call a ceasefire in this battle.
A bad suplex right out of the apron. Interesting turn of events here.
Yeah, he just released the hold, and I'm racking my brain wondering why.
And Punk and Orton going at it here. Man, and both of these guys physically exhausted.
What a knockdown, drag-out affair it has been from the opening bell. Now CM Punk looking to concoct something particularly nasty here.
Randy Orton sensed something bad was coming, fighting his way out. And Punk sent into the steel.
And Orton now has Punk where he wants him. Vintage Randy Orton.
And it rarely works out well for Orton's opponents from this point.
The Viper now coiled, ready to strike.
Staring in the eyes of Punk, who's down and out, but I think Orton, guys, may have other ideas.
Yeah, this may well be the knockout blow. Randy Orton got that look in his eye, got venom flowing through his veins, bad intentions in mind.
Knockout blow. This may end CM Punk once and for all, Wade.
Orton gonna try to end Punk's career with that patented punt, and Orton's knee gives out.
Oh, just collapsing at a critical moment, and CM Punk surviving there by the skin of his teeth.
Randy Orton's hurt. Punk now trying to figure out if he can drag himself up and somehow take advantage here.
CM Punk with a golden opportunity to capitalize here at WrestleMania with a wounded Viper. Orton wanted the RKO and Punk out of the way just in time.
Punk slithering out of there. How smart of that was CM Punk. And now perhaps gets a chance to finish off the Viper.
Punk launching himself off the top. RKO by Orton! Out of nowhere to Punk! Can he capitalize? And look at this now. Bad intentions coming with this hold.
Perfectly executed submission hold.
And he very quickly counters. Oh, look at this. Neck breaker. Picture perfect. Overwhelming offense now from Punk.
Punk it. CM Punk looking to end things here. Nails the GTS.
Now CM Punk needs to end this.
Down with a suplex.
And that was a clear attack to his core. Maybe seeing an opening.
And a quick schoolboy out of nowhere.
Hold on.
Trying to steal one here.
What's he doing? He had this match in the bag.
Lift it up. What's next? Power slam. Orton has the momentum against him here.
Yeah, Orton has to find a response quickly.
These are big power moves becoming more devastating with every attempt. What's CM Punk going for here? Uh-oh.
Oh, turned into a backdrop.
Now Orton looking for some momentum.
Maybe Orton's found a new source of aggression to battle back with. We're going to crank on that arm here. And now locked up tight. Couple of shots to the midsection here, trying to desperately fight that way out, and the hold is broken. Nice movement from Punk, and the Romanelli commits. And now, an anaconda vice locked in.
I can't believe I'm saying this, Michael Cole, but Orton is seconds away.
A couple of knees there. That'll get him out of it. Pop right on the stomach creates the separation. Sheesh, a painful-looking shot. And Punk is really putting the pressure on.
Smothering offense from Punk here.
Turning the tables.
Lightning fast power slam by Orton. Has been hooked, looking for sliced bread.
And reversed into a power slam. CM Punk looking to finally finish what he believes Orton started. What's it going to take to end it? It might be this. Got to sleep. Orton is absolutely laid out.
There's two. What, only two?
The Viper clearly still has plenty of venom left inside it. Instead of putting Orton down, that may have just...
Up high.
Knees up. Got the knees up just in time.
stopped with a stiff back elbow.
Oh, colliding with a barricade. He gets back into the ring.
CM Punk playing to the crowd now.
Clearly lost in the moment. He better snap out of it.
Time to go for a ride.
Bang! What a move. What a match. And Punk now looking for the pinfall. My goodness. Punk did it. CM Punk just put down the Viper.
The winner of this match, CM Punk.
And this man, CM Punk, was stalwart the whole time. Stalwart in his belief that his fate would triumph over Randy Orton's venom. Stalwart in his drive to seek what he considered righteous vengeance against Orton.
Punk did everything he promised and more. This may not be the ending the WWE Universe had hoped for, but this is pro wrestling, not a fairy tale. The good guys don't always win here. Not that Orton would call himself a...
2013 did not go the way I hoped it would. After a 2012 that saw me hold the WWE Championship the entire year, I thought I was untouchable. Unfortunately, that was not the case. We start with WrestleMania 29 and the night I looked to end The Undertaker's streak. Many people thought I'd be the one to bring it all crumbling down, that I should have won. I'm one of those people. I wasn't scared of The Undertaker. We'd battled dozens of times before, including in a Hell in a Cell, and I knew I needed to hit him deep. So, I stole The Undertaker's urn.
That is the ultimate act of disrespect.
What can I say? I like to antagonize. When the day came, I fell short. But imagine the butterfly effect through WWE history if that match went the other way. If CM Punk was the one to end the dead man streak. Let's revisit that classic match, but this time with a very different outcome.
CM Punk, a man who, along with Paul Heyman, has brazenly talked to The Undertaker in the lead up to this match.
Playing games like only CM Punk can.
Accompanied to the ring by Paul Heyman from Chicago, Illinois, CM Punk.
Now CM Punk must go into the ring with a man who is 20-0 in WrestleMania, The Undertaker.
But don't forget what's in the possession of Punk and Paul Heyman. They currently carry the urn, the symbol of the legendary powers of the Phenom, The Undertaker.
That symbol means everything to The Undertaker, but does not mean a damn thing to CM Punk.
Fight. He believes he's ready for it and that he can defeat The Undertaker on the grandest stage of them all.
A stunned reverence gripping this WrestleMania crowd.
The dead man is here.
From Death Valley, weighing in at 299 pounds, The Undertaker!
It's the most awe-inspiring entrance in WWE history. It is the entrance of a legend, of a man of near mythical proportions, of a man who is 20-0 at WrestleMania.
And that entrance in front of 80,000 fans here in the WWE Universe, it's even more awe-inspiring. Look at this.
CM Punk has been disrespecting Undertaker, disrespecting the memory of his friend, Paul Bearer, trying to torture Taker's soul.
That's the strategy. Punk's looking to upset the dead man and get inside his head.
To break the streak, CM Punk does not have to get a pin. He does not have to make Undertaker submit. If Punk wins via either count out or disqualification, the streak will be over. Here we go with The Undertaker's incredible 20-0 wrestling from the top. Pow! And The Undertaker has admitted that defeating CM Punk tonight is no longer good enough. Undertaker sounds willing to sacrifice the streak as long as Punk won't live to talk about it.
The Undertaker is coming for Punk's soul, but that doesn't concern Punk. In fact, it's been an orchestrated plan. Catch The Undertaker at a time of grieving and use the moment to get into the dead man's head. This is the blueprint to defeat the streak.
I don't know how Undertaker could put the last few months out of his mind, but I really believe that this fight is about more than the streak to The Undertaker. He wants to hurt CM Punk.
CM Punk, The Undertaker, at the Showcase of the Immortals, and this one has become very personal. Will the streak become 21-0 tonight, or will CM Punk have his day at The Undertaker's expense? And with CM Punk and Paul Heyman, they're always a unit with a plan. The Undertaker is going to be extra aggressive tonight, probably even go beyond the rules of a match. That is something Punk and Heyman are betting on.
anything to stop the streak. Punk would love to pin The Undertaker's shoulders to break the streak, but anything will work. Count out, disqualification, any of those will stop him.
And the discretion of the official is something to watch out for. There's a limit to the amount of warnings he can give.
Boom! Steps the leg across the head. Boom! Oh, what a clubbing blow.
Hooked up. DDT.
Some impressive offense from Punk, but it's always a challenge to have any left. Triangle armbar. Triangles in. Needs to escape and does. Gets free from that painful hold.
Taken out. 300-pound running DDT.
Do not forget, Punk held the champ.
Boot to the knee, just felling their opponent, and now, oh, a pin attempt out of nowhere. Cracks in the armor are appearing now. The match taking some time.
Oh, and he gets discarded out of the ring. Headed out of the ring, but the counter's looming, bringing the fight closer and closer to our announce desk.
Let's just hope they don't bring it onto our announce desk.
Carrying the opposition. What's the thought here?
Lights out. Face first. Punk has shown so much disrespect over the past months, ever since the passing of Paul Bearer, The Undertaker's longtime friend. What CM Punk and Paul Heyman have done lately has been despicable.
You got to remember, Paul Bearer was a friend of many here in WWE after what CM Punk did. That disrespect not only affected The Undertaker, it affected a lot of people here in the WWE family.
Oh, sent straight into those steel steps. The force and malice behind that were just on another level.
From the top.
Good Lord, taking flight. The 1-2 punch of high risk, high reward.
Counter. He knew just what to do. And he gets set back into the ring. Oh, look at this. Neck breaker after the float over. That was pretty. He is looking to do some serious harm. Forced to the outside. Not a good predicament to be in. Climbing to the top. What's he thinking? Flying through the air and connects.
You got to be a certain kind of crazy to even think about attempting that kind of offense, but I can't say it didn't pay off.
Tossed back into the ring.
Corner he goes.
Point of the elbow, nailed it. What a throw. Counters. Reversal by The Undertaker. Blocked the effort and cut them off with a shot to the gut.
Caught with a neck breaker. First a knife-edge chop and now continuing the attack on the knee.
Leg being manipulated with that maneuver.
Undertaker gonna take them for a ride.
He must end this for the win. Kicks out. He still has life.
I didn't think we'd see a kick out there.
Undertaker gets reversed.
And Undertaker is one step quicker.
We're locked in reversals here. Neither competitor intimidates.
Oftentimes, being ringside is just as dangerous as being in the ring. If a manager wants to preemptively protect himself, who are we to judge it?
Oh, what an axe handle. There goes Undertaker. Lift off. All the way to the outside. No matter who you are, when you crash on the floor, a searing pain races through your body.
CM Punk avoided any damage there. Punk now with a quick duck under and a Uranagi converts it.
He lets his opponent out of the submission.
Yeah, but who knows what damage has been done.
Get this back into the ring now.
Some intimidation tactics from CM Punk.
Okay, he should really focus on the match now. We get the point.
Undertaker telling the crowd to watch him.
The dead man has decided this ends now. Tombstone piledriver. Taker just turned his lights out.
And this has to be it.
2 count. Oh, he gets the shoulder up before 3.
You cannot kill CM Punk. Somehow, some way, Punk will always find a way to survive and continue fighting.
The Undertaker is now realizing that his opponent refuses to rest in peace.
And Punk now lifting his opponent up. And back GTS connects. It's over. Undertaker is done. Punk devising something.
Driver
Spiked him.
And Punk has made it clear that he doesn't care about anyone's legacy except his own. He can punch his ticket to the WWE Hall of Fame if he beats Undertaker tonight.
This streak is what I'm perched up top. All the way to the outside.
Batting it all on a daring leap from the top.
And it paid off for the moment. Now it's time to capitalize.
Somehow, Taker and Punk just keep finding another level, keep raising the stakes.
This is more than a match. This is a chance to make history at WrestleMania.
And Undertaker telling the crowd to watch it.
Momentum is really on Punk's side.
Punk wisely pressing the advantage against the dead man. Reversal after reversal, proving they did their homework.
Uh-oh.
Hooked up and boom!
Backdrop suplex.
On a high angle, right across the shoulders.
To the arm.
Terrible. He's able to dodge that one in time.
CM Punk looking to turn out the lights. Go to sleep. It's all Punk's for the taking.
Got him where he wants him. Up and Falcon Arrow. Northern Lights. Undertaker is now under pressure.
The Phenom struggling to keep up with CM Punk.
Connects on the Northern Lights.
Such a potent display of power and control there.
From way up. You gotta be kidding me.
From ring post to ringside, risking it all paid off.
And he gets delivered back into the ring.
Opponent lifted up. Jaw, meet knee. Go to sleep.
There's no way you can take any more of those. This has got to be over.
Undertaker not ready for this. Stop.
And CM Punk is in control.
You've got to wonder what this does to Undertaker's confidence.
Fisherman suplex.
Elusiveness from Undertaker. Gets out of dodge. And a well-placed calf kick there.
The dead man facing some danger.
CM Punk is firmly in the driver's seat.
Bang! Got CM Punk trying to do something here that no one's been able to do. Beat The Undertaker at WrestleMania.
Now grab for that chokeslam, and inadvertently, perhaps the referee gets dropped.
Could be a fortuitous turn of events for CM Punk. Heyman out of the way just in time, and the Second City Saint continues to chop down the dead man.
Punk with a running knee in the corner, and The Undertaker's WrestleMania undefeated streak could be in trouble here. And now, Heyman handed the urn to Punk with the official down.
Undertaker.
Punk is going to steal it at WrestleMania. Look at the disrespect.
And Undertaker able to kick out. Somehow the Undertaker still in it and Punk can't believe it.
While throwing everything they can at the dead man in an attempt to break this streak, well, it may be impossible.
Both Paul Heyman and CM Punk beside themselves with emotion. What else can Punk possibly do to keep the dead man down?
Punk talking to himself, Corey. Paul Heyman can't believe what he just witnessed.
And there must be utter despair in the mind of CM Punk here, knowing you should be home and dry, but somehow against the dead man. Oh my, what is CM Punk coming up with here?
And now with Undertaker on his shoulders, Corey.
Looking for GTS, but the Undertaker able to fight his way out. Countering the tombstone.
Has Punk where he wants him. Undertaker delivers a tombstone pile driver.
And that surely has to be the end there for CM Punk.
Hit on CM Punk. Still only got one.
His opponent has to be absolutely frustrated right now.
Oh, he flips that around.
Well-delivered suplex for the win.
2. He's done it. CM Punk has defeated The Undertaker at WrestleMania. The streak
The winner
is
of this
over.
match, CM Punk.
I'm still in shock. The streak is dead and buried. CM Punk has beaten the Phenom.
Feel the energy in this arena. The mix of disbelief, elation, and gratitude for the gift of getting to witness this moment. CM Punk stole the whole damn show by stealing a win off The Undertaker here at WrestleMania. Congratulations, CM Punk. You earned this.
And thank you, Undertaker. What a moment.
Getting that one back feels really good. Plus, look at what chaos it would have caused across WWE. A win-win. The thing about that Undertaker loss is I shouldn't have even been in that match to begin with. I wouldn't have been trying to end the streak if I wasn't forced into a #1 contenders match with John Cena 8 days after Elimination Chamber. John Cena, my wrestling soulmate. Our methods differ greatly, but we both operate looking for the same thing: respect. Any battle with Cena was going to push you and make you better. Despite being banged up, I was supremely confident that the wrestling gods were on my side and that they'd give me my rightful and deserved spot against The Rock in the main event of WrestleMania. But the thing about John Cena is he's always working, he's always changing, always looking to throw you off, even by the smallest bit. Who game plans for a John Cena Hurricane Rana? I sure didn't. And that was enough to disorient me long enough to fall victim to an attitude adjustment. I was so close to a WrestleMania main event, it all slipped away in an instant. What do you say we let Slingshot Tech do its thing and grant me another chance to beat John Cena on a cold February night in 2013?
Earlier tonight, this man, CM Punk, said tonight is not about the WWE Champion, The Rock. Tonight is not about the people. Tonight is more important than any one thing, because tonight is about me. himself the single most important superstar of this era, in all eras past. In fact, he compared himself to...
He called himself God. Let's face it.
That's what he did. Earlier tonight, CM Punk compared himself to God. Only 5 other men in history, the nearly 50-year history of the WWE Championship, have held the title longer than this man. CM Punk was in the neighborhood of 440 days as WWE Champion.
And Punk thinks he should still be wearing the gold.
The winner of this match will go on to main event WrestleMania, taking on The Rock for the WWE Championship.
Imagine what's going on in the mind of Cena and Punk right now. They have to know how big this match is.
This may be one of the biggest matches we've ever witnessed on Raw.
Turns that back on CM Punk. This all started with one of the biggest matches in history when CM Punk defeated John Cena for the WWE Championship at Money in the Bank 2011 and walked out of WWE with the title in his possession.
And Punk has spent the last year and a half getting the better of Cena as the franchise of WWE failed to regain the title from Punk. So, with this being the biggest match since then, I'm not sure if John has a big match performance in him.
You gotta be kidding me. How does someone that big move like that?
Double leg takedown, got the shoulders down.
A great counter and a cover.
Breaks his own pin for reasons unknown to us.
And retaliates with a counter. Something to note about tonight's contest. Even with Cena putting his shot on the line, there's no title up for grabs, so that means there's no championship advantage. Cena can lose his spot at WrestleMania if he gets counted out or disqualified.
CM Punk knows he can beat Cena via pinfall. He's done it before. But the question is, would CM Punk try to earn a victory the less honorable way with the WrestleMania main event hanging in the balance?
I know the Punk we've seen as of late is a bit more cutthroat, a bit more underhanded, but I believe with the stakes this big, CM Punk still wants to put his name into the history books the right way.
I get the sense that John Cena is a little nervous here, and honestly, who can blame him?
Cena had his shot at The Rock, at the championship, to main event WrestleMania once again. And he put it all on the line to face the one man he's been unable to beat, CM Punk. Yeah, I'd be nervous too.
John Cena looking for a major career turnaround this year, as 2012 was not his year. He lost to The Rock at WrestleMania. He failed his Money in the Bank cash-in against CM Punk. Failed to defeat CM Punk at SummerSlam. And he lost many other main event, premium live event matches along the way.
But 2013 is looking like the year Cena may return to the top of the mountain in WWE. He already won the Royal Rumble, and he has yet to taste defeat in singles competition this year. Ahead of him, he has the chance to overcome two of the biggest losses in his career. And I can guarantee he is laser focused on proving he's better than CM Punk tonight and The Rock at WrestleMania.
Northern Lights.
Well-executed suplex.
Producing consecutive attacks. This is frightening strength here.
The mark. Momentum is really on Punk's side.
Punk is letting Cena know he's read his book right now.
Reversal. And that turns things around.
Blocks the Hurricane Rana, too strong.
Beautiful. Float over neck breaker.
Picture perfect. The unthinkable slowly coming into view. If Cena can't find his footing here, he may lose his shot at WrestleMania. Oh, God. You hit a move like that, you're not just trying to win, you're trying to keep your opponent down indefinitely.
Oh, driver
attacks on their own, but now the damage is exponentially multiplying.
Nice counter by Cena. He's finally able to get the reins on this one.
Could be what Cena needed to ignite a rally. Misses big time.
Neck breaker. And Cena's starting to falter here.
He's trying, but Cena just can't rock Punk.
And here we go. Locked in. It's locked in. And close enough to be under the rope. Submission. Hold broken. Boom.
Guys, are we going to see it? Is CM Punk going to take Cena's spot at WrestleMania? Reversed with a swift knee to the midsection. Catches the Hurricane Rana. Popper.
And got caught by an uppercut. Face first. Setting up. He makes the choice to abandon the hold. Face first. Setting up. And he just decides to end the hold.
Wonder what he's thinking here.
And Punk gets countered there.
You've got to question John Cena even agreeing to this match. He won the Royal Rumble and the opportunity to challenge The Rock at WrestleMania. By agreeing to this, Cena has everything to lose and Punk has everything to gain.
There's one thing Cena has to gain from this weight. Cena needs to prove something tonight. He wants to shut up the critics. If he finally wins the big one against CM Punk tonight, he will have done that. CM Punk headed to the top rope. Up high.
Ooh.
Setting course to the top turnbuckle.
Taking flight. Splash! Massive.
Back up top.
Perched up top.
Oh, and nobody's there.
CM Punk says tonight is not about Cena or The Rock. It's all about the WWE title or WrestleMania. He says tonight is about the future.
While Punk is right about the future, tonight is indeed about using all of those things to establish Punk as the future.
Here we go. Oh, big impact. And CM Punk's maintaining the advantage now.
Punk's hard-hitting offense has Cena off balance.
Oh, toss to ringside.
What's this? He's got
Perched up top. Good Lord, taking flight.
However much you think that hurt, I promise you it was way worse.
Flying ringside with pinpoint accuracy.
Arm wringer.
But a good old smack in the mouth breaks up.
Back and forth, counter after counter.
Reversal after reversal. These two are ready for each other.
Oh! And now he's back into the ring. Going outside. What's he got planned here?
CM Punk turning his attention to the WWE Universe now. Struck with a calf kick.
And Cena is taking on a lot of offense now.
Punk is determined right now.
Oh, what a response. Cena might be able to start mounting something here.
This could be a good chance for Cena to get some distance and rethink things.
Down on the skull.
It's absolutely electric right now here in Dallas.
Punk and Cena have been through so much already. Something's got to give here.
There's a fisherman. Releasing the pin. He's adding insult to injury. Turns that in his favor.
Reversal after reversal. He used to have counters for days.
And Punk is really putting the pressure on.
John has to find an opening and respond.
Oh, sent flying. John Cena, sunset flip powerbomb. Uh-oh. Here it comes, legendary. Oh, shovel.
Cena has to be looking to put Punk away after that one.
electric in here. This energy is on another level. Big clothesline. Working on their arm. Ooh, eats a big right. This is an inverted DDT. That can turn this around. Cena turning.
Shoulder into the midsection and a pin going for the 3 count.
He gets the kick out after the 1.
After everything we've seen tonight, he must be using the reserve tanks at this point.
Cena gets intercepted.
Oh, just bludgeoning the competition with that blow. Oof. Finds a straight shot to the gut to get out of trouble. Oh!
Right into a counter. He's climbing the turnbuckles to the top. From the top. Side steps. Backbreaker.
And Punk wants more from his opponent.
Spin kick to the midset.
CM Punk looking to turn out the lights.
The go sleep GTS from Punk.
Cena won't come.
No idea what he's planning here.
Yeah, I don't think it's anything good, Cole.
High stakes matchup. Punk kick to the midsection. Guys, is Punk really going to go for a fire driver?
Oh my God, landing flush on the crown of the head there was John Cena, and now the cover.
And a kick out by Cena.
Punk doesn't know what to think.
WrestleMania main event opportunity for the WWE Championship hanging in the balance.
Cover again by Punk, and another kick out by John Cena. And again Cena has to kick out. And now Punk getting frustrated.
Yeah, just bubbling over in this kind of match. You're up against John Cena with a huge prize hanging in the balance.
It's as though the frustration has Punk coming apart at the seams. What is Punk looking to do now? Making a climb to the high rent district.
Taking a lot of punishment in this matchup. Punk now from the top rope. Classic Punk. Nobody home. Cena out of harm's way.
Cena with just... What the hell is Cena doing? Hurricane Rana followed by an AA.
Is this going to punch Cena's ticket to WrestleMania?
That had to be the nail.
Hit on CM Punk.
The winner of this match, John Cena!
There is so much on the line tonight for both Cena and Punk. So much more than just a shot at The Rock for the title at WrestleMania.
As Punk has pointed out, for the last 2 years, this has been one of the greatest rivalries the WWE has ever witnessed. Cena has been unable to beat Punk. Can tonight be his night? Something to note about tonight's contest, even with Cena putting his shot on the line, there's no title up for grabs, so that means there's no championship advantage. Cena can lose his spot at WrestleMania if he gets counted out or disqualified.
CM Punk knows he can beat Cena via pinfall. He's done it before. But the question is, would CM Punk try to earn a victory the less honorable way with the WrestleMania main event hanging in the balance?
I know the Punk we've seen as of late is a bit more cutthroat, a bit more underhanded, but I believe with the stakes this big, CM Punk still wants to put his name into the history books the right way.
I get the sense that John Cena going for an early pin. And he breaks the pin right away.
He thought he did more damage than he actually did.
The springboard attack fails to land. Spiked. John Cena caught that mostly on his face. Hope he's okay.
Turning around into a backdrop. This all started with one of the biggest matches in history when CM Punk defeated John Cena for the WWE Championship at Money in the Bank 2011 and walked out of WWE with the title in his possession.
And Punk has spent the last year and a half getting the better of Cena as the franchise of WWE failed to regain the title from Punk. So, with this being the biggest match since then, I'm not sure if John has a big match performance in him.
Strong counter from Punk.
Answer after answer for each other's offense. Going for the cover here.
Off the lever choke.
He clearly wants to dish out more punishment.
John Cena looking for a major career turnaround this year, as 2012 was not his year. And he goes for the pin. A kick out, and you can see the frustration starting to build.
He's nowhere near ready to stop fighting yet. What's CM Punk thinking?
Uh-oh. Oh, that gets reversed on CM Punk.
Punk avoids the attack. Both super...
Cena ducks underneath. Couple of shoulder tackles now. Cena, the powerhouse, gonna finish things up with a slam.
Oh, my!
Cena in a compromised position.
Sit out! Pile driver!
Goes for that power slam, denied!
Countered into an inverted DDT. He's hooked up.
Pile driver!
Spiked him.
He's able to counter that. Gets lifted into position.
Oh, right to the esophagus. He's got the target acquired. Just a matter of time.
Denied with an elbow. Oh, God. A sound suplex.
And he manages to escape just in the nick of time.
Face first. All set up. And for some reason, he just broke his own submission hold. Face first. All set up. And he decides to let his opponent out of the hold.
Might have felt like he was losing a grip and didn't want the opposition to counter out of the submission.
Whichever man comes out on top, you can be assured they will be a formidable champ.
Taking flight.
He's up, got the knees up at the last second.
Cena in complete control. Will that close Punk out?
2. No, he beats the count.
You cannot kill CM Punk. Somehow, some way, Punk will always find a way to survive and continue fighting.
And Cena has to remain undaunted now. He can't let up. Flat out power into the scoop slam.
Punk is never one to mince words, but he has reached a new level of trash talk tonight. He called himself the single most important superstar of this era, an icon among superstars. He even said, "I am God."
Well, CM Punk has definitely earned the moniker of the best in the world, but some of what he said earlier this evening crossed the line. Punk talks business, but Cena, he means business. The franchise said he will deliver tonight. No excuses, no second place.
Two completely different attitudes coming into this match. We'll see which man lives up to his word by the end of it. Cena with a face buster.
Cena has to be looking to put Punk away after that one.
Cena, look at this power onto his shoulders. Boom! Read that one. CM Punk says tonight is not about Cena or The Rock. It's all about the perched up top.
Oh, the high risk gave no reward there.
Head on CM Punk. The shoulder up.
Oh, man, this has to be getting close to the end.
CM Punk stopped that in its tracks. Up the rope he goes. From the top.
Oh, nobody home for that one.
A clinic of counters being put on by these competitors.
Beautiful Falcon Arrow.
High red district with CM Punk. Perched up top. Oh, he paid for that high risk.
You've got to question John Cena even agreeing to this match. He won the Royal Rumble and the opportunity to challenge The Rock at WrestleMania. Look out!
Knee drop.
He's going back
To the sky.
Off the mark. And another climb. He's perched up top.
He lands hard.
Bam! Well-placed calf kick.
I don't even know if he knows where he is right now.
Probably not, considering the amount of...
Incoming!
A diving knee drop. Cena now taking the brunt of the attack.
Punk is letting Cena know he's read his book right now.
And Cena just got booted out of the ring.
Sky high.
Through the air. It connects.
Adrenaline can make you do crazy things. Exhibit A, right there. Oof. Kick finds it.
Managing to evade a precarious position there.
And he comes in under the ropes now. Still fighting back. Look at him go. And he goes crashing to the outside. Headed out to ringside now. What does he have planned? And CM Punk is leaving no breathing room here.
He's trying, but Cena just can't rock Punk's confidence right now.
And now this conflict has found its way right by our announce table.
CM Punk looking to end things here. Go to sleep. Will that sew this up for Punk?
Turns that back on CM Punk. High stakes matchup. Punk kicked to the midsection. Guys, is Punk really going to go for a fire driver?
Oh my God, landing flush on the crown of the head there was John Cena, and now the cover.
And a kick out by Cena.
Punk doesn't know what to think.
WrestleMania main event opportunity for the WWE Championship hanging in the balance.
Cover again by Punk, and another kick out by John Cena. And again Cena has to kick out. And now Punk getting frustrated. frustrated.
Yeah, just bubbling over in this kind of match. You're up against John Cena with a huge prize hanging in the balance.
It's as though the frustration has Punk coming apart at the seams. What is Punk looking to do now? Making a climb to the high rent district.
Taking a lot of punishment in this matchup. Punk now from the top rope. Classic Punk. Nobody home. Cena out of harm's way.
Cena with just... What the hell is Cena doing? Hurricane Rana followed by an AA.
Is this going to punch Cena's ticket to WrestleMania?
That had to be the nail.
Is victory close? This could be it. Cena finally did it.
The winner of this match, John